Okay. Well, are you all muted? Very well. Welcome to our 9th Fireside already. It's great to see you all in good health. And a special warm welcome to our past international president and chairperson of the foundation, Gudrun Ingvardottir, and our 3rd vice president, Patty Hill from Canada. And thank you both for taking your precious time to join us today. We are all pioneers in these strange times. And
you unmute your phone, Elizabeth.
I'm sorry, I don't know who muted me. Well, did you hear the welcome?
Yes.
Okay. We are all pioneers in these strange times and are forced by the circumstances to adapt to new ways. How we meet and connect, but also how we celebrate. Our team is ready for a new adventure in this fireside. I switch to the next slide. Can you all see it? Okay, just get rid of this.
It hasn't changed yet, Elizabeth.
I will change it, yes. Our team welcomes you, and our team is Anelia, Carla, Daniela, Zeynep, Eva, and myself. And I ask myself, are you ready for the future? This is what we are going to do in the next hour. Let's take a few moments for the celebration of World Women's Day. And after that, we are talking out balance for a better future with a short introduction, and then we divide you into smaller groups for discussion. Today is March 4. And it's a couple of days away that we are celebrating March 8, World Women's Day. We celebrate the contribution of women in the world and in Lions. And we thought we start with this event with a Women's Day special. So just take a seat and enjoy.
I think audio don't go.
We will put the video on Monday on our New Voices Facebook page, so you can see it again and share it with others. I talked about our new adventure as a team, learning so much these days. How are we going to look into the future of New Voices? We have an idea, but we would like to hear from you. Why is it better for organizations to have more balance? Why is it better for Lions? Looking at it from different angles can be surprising. Do we need the New Voices in 5 years, 10 years? How can we make sure that we continue to have a voice? By discussing 4 topics related to balance, we can make a plan how to bring it into action. The Zoom system has helped us to divide you into 4 smaller groups for discussion. Every breakout room has a host from our team. They will help you in the discussion and provide a summary for the debriefing afterwards. Let's look at the 4 topics. The first topic is about balance, local versus international. Many clubs are very focused on local activities. And how could you get the balance into the clubs to look across the fence or across borders even? And that discussion will be hosted by Carla. She will be with you in the breakout room. The second topic is about gender balance. And gender is not only men, women. Gender can be so much more. Daniela will be your host in this session. Breakout room 3 is all about age. We have so many different age groups, but do we have a balance? How many clubs are really balanced in age, and how can we help them to get that balance? Anelia is hosting this breakout room. And the last one, the 4th one, is a surprising one, traditional versus modern. So many clubs do things in traditional ways. And how can we help them to get more flexible and modern in, as we all were forced to look into the future with working with Zoom and computers and all of this stuff. But there are so many ways to be a modern club versus traditional. Zeynep will guide you through this discussion. And I will move from room to room to listen to you. And please consider in your discussions that your recommendations should be practical and manageable by Lions and Leo clubs on the ground level. You will have 20 minutes for the discussion. And 5 minutes before you will get a time warning that it's time to wrap things up. You will automatically come back to the plenary session. Your hosts will give a summary of all breakout rooms. Please treat each other with respect in the discussions. Raise your hand if you want to speak, mute your microphones if you are not speaking, and use the chat function as well. Do not leave the room before time. It can cause some technical problems. So wait till you hear from us. Anelia, she's our technical conscience. Are you ready to let us into the rooms?
Yes, I'm ready. So we are splitting into the rooms. Welcome.
Okay, thank you.
You don't have the microphone, Anelia. We don't hear you.
I hope we all shall come back again into the main room.
We don't lose us in the way of.
Probably nobody will be lost on the way.
Okay. We was in time already with our conversation. We have very nice because everybody can talk and was nice meeting.
We had
a good idea with the rooms.
It is always the time is not enough, but at least we shared some good ideas.
Okay, is everybody back?
Yes, I hope.
They're still coming. We need.
Okay.
Yeah.
We need some time to get them back.
6:51.
Great.
'59. It seems that maybe we are
all
around.
You're all back?
Yes, we are.
Okay, welcome back, all of you. It's just such a short time, 20 minutes. I mean, you just started to talk to each other.
No, we was ready with everybody.
Oh, good, good, good. Okay, What I would like to do is just to ask each of the hosts to give a brief summary of the conversation you had. So I would like to start with breakout room 1, Carla.
Yes, yes. So we have quite interesting points to explain, and we would have talked much more if we had that time. So the first friend who spoke said that it is important for balancing local and international, of course, to go out from the border of the clubs or the district or the multi-district. And one of the method is using radio broadcast so that people can meet, can talk, can share ideas. So it is a form of marketing, of course, and it can work very well. And in this way, Lions can propose themselves to a very big audience, and there is the chance to get new members because interested in our projects. And this is one strategy to overtake local. Another friend said that it is very important to attend, for example, to attend conventions, because in the conventions you understand that the association is not absolutely local, but it is international, and you fully understand the internationality of Lions Club International only if you experience at least one convention and meet other people. You better understand global projects. And some friends said that new voices also can help to go beyond local. Another thing that was suggested is twinnings. So working with clubs that are outside your countries, and to exchange projects, realize projects together. The thing that everybody noticed is that in doing this, we have problems because of the language. Not everybody speaks language, English, so communication can sometimes be quite hard. And then the last two friends that spoke told interesting things. One thing that helps us to become international is LCIF, because LCIF gives us the chance of taking part in great projects and to help people in communities that are different from others, besides helping projects in our community as well. The five areas, sites, sight, hunger, diabetes, environment,
Childhood cancer.
Yes, and pediatric cancer helps us because they are international projects that can be realized in our community. So when we work at the five areas, we can we work in the same moment in the local and international. So we are able to balance perfectly local and international. And then time finished. Otherwise, other friends would have very willingly said their point of view.
Okay, thank you very much, Carla. Very, very constructive. Breakout room 2, Daniela.
To our room was starting first the men to discuss. I think yes, Stuart was the first who shared with us that his husband was coming in Lions, and that in England it's start to mix the genders, and it's quite successful. It's small steps, but goes. Other countries don't have problem because, example, like Croatia, Greece, Turkey, they have much more women than men in clubs. Example, in Cyprus, they was happy to get two guys in the club. also Patty Hill say that in Canada, it's not so easy. They move slowly because it's old clubs where the woman, it's not so easy to come in. And but conclusion was positive because we are in the beginning of our balance, fighting for our balance. And we was in time, everybody who want to talk, they talk. And we end very nice, successfully our rooms meeting. Thank you to everybody who was in my room.
Thank you very much, Daniela. And I will come back to that later, what we could do to make it easier, to some strategies we need for the clubs. Now we go to breakout room 3. Anilia, what was your summary?
Thank you. In fact, we have all agreed that age balance, that was our topic, is very connected with the gender balance. And we all have to work in both directions in order to improve and to achieve balance between young and old into Lions. So some of the proposals to push keep up with technology. This is for the older members, older to talk to young and to listen to them, to ask what they like to do and to involve them into projects. We have to flourish respect from both sides and to be patient and appreciative to young members, to try something new. We have to also to use the power of social media in order to approach young members, to involve and to engage them. We have to do common projects and to have patience for them, because sometimes there is a conflict and older members do not accept so well the energy of the young members. We have to show our positivity, and I have mentioned already, to ask young what they like to do and to support them. It is important also to invite young members to join the district cabinet, because this is the way to transfer to them the knowledge of the old members and to include them. And of course, we have mentioned the opportunities for the Leo Lions members, the specialty clubs, the club branches, and thank you to all from room 3 that have shared their stories and some proposals to improve our age balance for better in Lions. Thank you.
Thank you. Great. Thank you very much. And last but not least, our 4th room, breakout room, Zeynep.
Thank you.
Floor is yours.
As you know, we discussed in our room traditional versus modern, and the topic started with Marika Haapanen from Finland, that the way we meet, our meetings, our systems, he said that they will stay this way. You know, even if the COVID passes, this will stay with us. So this will add on to traditions, and we need to move from that point on. And then Ellen Mitchell shared that we are getting used to maybe these better and quicker ways to connect, finding new ways of raising money on these systems, finding new ways to do things, getting more used to using websites and social media. And through this, he also shared that he was able to, for example, share the news about new voices. It's an opportunity to share the news, to get the news out, to create enthusiasm, and that may bring people in to what we do. And then PDG Ramesh Parmar, again from MD 105, shared that, you know, a year ago no one knew Zoom, but even the elders are joining in. But the future probably will look like a mixed system where we combine the old and the new. And Gernot Jakobsen shared that through courses for Zoom. Now they're able to use all kinds of trainings from presidents, zones, and they organize 2025 meetings. And so this creates an opportunity to get more accustomed to. But he also cautioned that physical meetings may also be needed, but we need to find new ways to approach members for better communication in this new system. PID Phil Nathan was with us. Of course, he pointed to the caution to the point that we have the danger of losing people who are not accustomed to technology. We need to find a way to help them to get accustomed so that they don't feel alienated. So we need to sort of find a way to embrace both worlds. But also he pointed out to the opportunities of virtual conventions. Europe, the virtual symposium we had in Europe, our virtual convention, LCI Con. So this creates opportunities for people who could not attend before. And also for trainings, he also shared that he had trainings and in his trainings, institute trainings, people who would not otherwise attended. And of course, respecting tradition from Croatia. We heard from Sandy that we need to embrace the new, but also respect the tradition. And so we need to find a bridge. Erolaiden also finally shared that we need to find a bridge between the tradition and the modern, between the old and new. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Zeynep. Thank you, all of you, all four of you, for giving us the summary and working hard to manage the conversation, so to speak. And I would like to conclude that actually all the four topics are connected in some ways. And you see that that we have to embrace the new. We have to find new ways, but also not forget the traditional ways. We are all human beings. We want to have a personal connection, but what the modern way shows us is that we can easily connect with the other side of the world without even with one click, which we had never done before. We always had to wait till conventions and so this brings us a lot, but also to bring the balance of age and gender together. We have to find ways and strategies, make plans. And my conclusion is that new voices in the future will take up the big marketing responsibility to tell the stories, to spread the word, to organize things like this, firesides and discussion groups, and so that people are going to know from each other. And that, I think, is one of the big roles the new voices have already and will have in the future as well. So that would be my takeaway, and that we are never shy away from broadcasts or getting involved in discussions, because it's so valuable when we do that. Okay, what did you think about this? I will stop sharing to see you all a little bit better. What do you think about this way? This was an adventure for us because we never done it before. So we wanted to just to try, and because a discussion with 100 people is almost impossible. So when we put it into smaller groups, we get much more result on the content, and which does not mean we do chats and other things or content-based firesides. But this is also a way, a modern way to talk to each other and to share ideas. So what we will do, we will make a summary of it as a takeaway for you, and we will send it to you so you can bring it down into your countries, club levels, and discuss with them how we could take the balance issue down to the clubs and convince them that it is better for organizations, better for clubs to have balance in gender, in age, in old versus new, in all these topics. And it's good to think about it and discuss it.
Look, we have perfect, workly well, breakout was well, very nice.
Yes.
Great idea.
I think it worked very well. I would like to thank Anelia. She made it happen. She was learning a lot in the last few days, how to do it. And I think we can do it again. So if you are ready to join us again, we will do it again and have some other interesting topics to share. Anyone has, I don't know if anyone looked at the chat, if there are any questions left.
No, was not question.
Not questions, but the overall feedback about the breakout room seems to be quite positive.
Okay,
Elizabeth.
Very well.
And I would like, excuse me, and I would like to say congratulations. Was it perfect? Perfect.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Tanya. We are not trying to be perfect, but we are doing our best.
It was perfect, really. No, otherwise I didn't know.
How perfect can be in this situation.
Okay, we have already, sorry?
Pia Elizabeth, also, may I share one point I forgot to maybe bring out? You also mentioned it, but in our group, the opportunity to have such an international meeting is what technology, gives us. So I forgot to mention that, but thank you. You also shared it.
Yes, absolutely, and it was not possible 2 years ago. We didn't know it was possible because nobody knew, and now we are all quite comfortable in raising our hands, mute, unmute, going into a room, coming back. I mean, it's amazing how quickly you can learn if you have to. And
in the beginning, I forget to record, but after I remember that I have to record the session.
See, you learn on the spot, and that's amazing. And I must say, in my last club meeting, I had even an attendee of age of 95, spoken of age balance. I mean, he was so enthusiastic that he was able to log on from his home because he's not able to walk around anymore. But this is the opportunity to share with others, and that is absolutely amazing. And we will do it again, I promise. I would like to conclude the session and thank my team members because you did an awesome job. We will put the video on Monday, March 8th. We will put it on the Facebook page so you can have it, you can download it, you can share it, and I hope that you will join us again on April 15, which is our next Fireside. We are still discussing the topic, but it will be an interesting one. So please stay tuned, and you will get an invitation, of course, because you have attended our Firesides. We have you on our list. You will always get automatically an invitation for the Firesides. Spread the word because you are the marketing of our organization. So spread the word and join and let others join us, because the more we are, the better we can scream with our voices. Thank you so much for attending. Stay safe, stay healthy, get vaccinated, that we can go back to normal.
Pia Elizabeth, Gayla Wills has raised her hand.
Oh, Gayla.
I'd just like to say something, if I may, very quickly and steal a few minutes.
Of course.
We in South Africa are doing a big fundraiser starting this Saturday, running for a whole week. We've tied LCF and New Voices in. So if you want to see me in a dress, which has not happened since 19 82. And if you want to see me in high heels, you
Oh,
need to donate to our LCIF and gender-based violence project. You can see it on my Facebook. So I'm looking for lots of new voices to sponsor me for LCIF. Contact me. Stuart said that he maybe would wear high heels too. So we're looking at him. Phil Nathan has said that he's going to as well. We have
Okay.
Daniel Marnie Elkins from the States joining us. So anybody who
Okay.
wants to walk for 50 meters in high heels, you can.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'll do it for you and a dress. So I've raised 1,000 Rand so far. I'm looking for another 4,000 Rand.
Okay. I still have high heels in my closet, so I will consider it. Zeynep, you wanted to share something with your Turkish new voices.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity. On March 11th, we're having a New Voices event in Turkey with simultaneous translation. Our LCIF chairperson, immediate past international president Gudrun and Yigma Doctor will be addressing us, as well as our PID Elizabeth Hederer will be with us that day. We will have simultaneous translation in Turkish and in English. We'd love to have you join us. I'll share the Zoom registration link in the chat box. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to share. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else something to share?
Yeah, I would like to say something. I would like to congratulate with all new voices present here, because they really took part with great interest in what we suggested and proposed. And they talked a lot overtaking the problem, the linguistic problem. So we could communicate very well, and I thank you for your efforts, because I perfectly know that one thing is listening and one thing is speaking. And you spoke with your heart, and you could communicate your thoughts. And for this, we really thank you so much, because this is one of the things that creates the team. Thank you again.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you, Carla. Absolutely agree. Anyone else something to share? Matilda, you raised your hand. Oh, okay, unfortunately.
It was a mistake.
Okay. Oh, there's a late newcomer.
Yes.
That's better.
Okay. Okay, guys, take care. I wish you well, and I'll see you in April. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. And join Foundation Fridays tomorrow with Gudrun.
Okay.
Yes.
Do that. Okay.
Great events.
Bye.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Bye-bye.
joining.
Bye-bye all.
Bye.
Thank you.
Chairperson Gudrun.
Bye.
Thank you, Vice
Bye.
President
Bye.
Patil.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, new
Bye-bye,
voices.
everybody.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone, for joining.
So good to see you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Nice to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Wow.
Thank you
Great.
1, 2,
so much.
3.
Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very nice. Good
Wonderful.
evening. Good night.
Next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Next time.
Thank you, Line
exactly.
Meral
Thank
Seratoğlu. Thank you for being with
Thank you,
us.
Zeynep Kocasinan. Thank you very much. It was very nice. I enjoyed it very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
See you next time.
Thank you very
Yes,
much.
I hope so.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Anelia, I think you can end it for
I have
everybody.
quit. So thank you all, and
Thank you. Thank you, my team.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For
Thank
your
you, Anelia.
efforts. Thank